Actually, I don't know what happened to that other live stream. For some reason it wasn't accepted. Hey, what's going on, John? It's kind of cold out. Metalhead, what's going on? Yeah, it's kind of cold out. Hey, can you guys hear me pretty good, or? Sweet. Yeah, so we found out yesterday, one of my cousins, he was found dead yesterday out there in Washington. I guess they found him in his car dead. And then my aunt who raised me from childhood, I guess she's gonna be passing away too, probably today or tomorrow. Basically they're saying that she's already gone as well, so yeah. Washington State. Yep. They ended up finding him dead in his vehicle yesterday around 9 o'clock in the morning. And his mom was down here to come see her mom, which is my aunt. And then she gets the call that, you know, her son is dead. So yeah, guys, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. I mean, my auntie, you know, she raised me since I was little. Really don't want to. I know the family wants me to go up there to Vegas, where she's at, but I kind of sort of don't want to go. I mean, I want to go, but kind of sort of don't want to see her like that, you know? And everything I'm hearing, they're basically saying that she's already gone. I guess a doctor left 3 shots there and told them, when you guys are ready, inject her with these shots. That live feed we did the other day, I guess YouTube decided to give my live stream back. But they try to say that it was in violation of the community guidelines. And all we were doing was talking about children's services, you know? I guess we were exposing too much. So yeah, sometimes, you know, I just want to get out and take a walk. Let me see if I can read through your comments. Right, keep the good memories, right? Yeah. Yeah, but for sure, I mean, I really don't want to see my aunt like that. She's always been like, like a really big support system. You know, with me since I was a kid. I don't know, I really don't like talking about, you know, too much certain stuff. Especially like the pain, a lot of pain that I'm going through. Your comments. That's how you feel about your uncle? Hopefully it's not too windy. I have my my headset on, so hopefully you guys are not getting all that crazy wind feedback. Yo, where's my camera blurry? I'll try to clean it a little bit. Yeah, I got to see my aunt. I think it was it October? Or right before October. And I could tell that something was, you know, way different about her. They're saying that she has like the worst dementia. Louis dementia or something like that. They're saying that dementia like eats your brain up quick. Let me see your comments. I know you guys really look up to me and stuff, so that's why I don't like. I look up to you guys as well. That's why I don't really like coming on here and telling you stuff when it's like this, because then I feel like I don't know, just don't want to burden somebody else with, you know, what I'm going through, I guess you could say. Yeah, hopefully we could get some answers here pretty soon about Classic and Sincere. Yeah, that would be nice, right? Yeah. I mean, you guys see what happened before, you know, when you talk about a loved one that passed away, you know, you have people that start chasing after you. Look at this. Look at that possum. There's a possum right there. Hold on. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. There's a possum right there. But yeah, last time, you talk about what happened before, and next thing you know, you got people saying weird stuff. Look at this guy. He's in this tree somewhere. I just seen him run into that tree, so hopefully he's not one of those crazy ones. Let me see, let me read through your comments. Appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, so now I'm thinking that we're probably gonna have a couple funerals that we got to go to. In this month. So. You guys don't have to, but if you want to, if you want to smash that thumbs up, it'll help send out. Well, I heard it helps send out, lets people know that we're live, but I don't know if that's fully 100% true or not. I'll stop up here at the corner and read through your comments. Yeah, it's pretty chilly out tonight. All right, let me read through your comments real quick. Real T, thank you for being here. Appreciate that, Nama. Hey, how come you don't have a wrench? Hold on, let me see if I could give you a wrench. All right, so you have a wrench now. I lost my friend to the bad storm for just 2 days ago. Oh, that's crazy. Must be. Yeah, sorry to hear that. About your friend. Folks really don't know, what a person deals with. I mean, losing somebody like extremely close to you, a child, a mother. I know a lot of people know about a mother. And then always, being worried about, Classic and Sincere as well. Like, where are they at? It's been over a year and we're still here doing the best we can to find out what happened. I met with those detectives already out there in Bakersfield, so I'll give them a call in a couple days and see what the outcome was. Pray for the boys. Appreciate that. I was reading this some paperwork the other day, and they said that the United States has the most missing children out of every country every year. I've also talked to a couple law enforcement that are still active and retired, and their numbers are almost the same. They're saying that like close to a little bit over 400,000 kids come up missing from the United States every year. I mean, I know that's a really high number, but I've had like at least 4 or 5 different cops tell me that. That's crazy, right? And out of all those kids, what, might find 10, a handful of them. And what happens to all the other ones? If you guys tuned into that live feed the other day, if you had any, DCFS or, children's services take your children away and you weren't given a fair trial, I know someone that I could get you in contact with that will really fight for you, especially if you didn't get a chance to cross-reference the social worker and they just stole your kids from you. So I see I have emails from people already that said this happened to them, so I'm gonna point them in the right direction to someone that is willing to help. Let me see. The uptake. Yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you for catching the live stream. I know I always have people telling me that they don't get notified. There's a skateboard right here. I always have people tell me that they're not getting notified when I go live, so I don't know what that's about. I know there's other people on like different time zone, so they'll probably catch it tomorrow or something. Or maybe I just need to start doing live streams like in the morning. I don't know. The end of the road. That's what it almost feels like. Just walking towards the end of the road. What happens after this life, huh? Straight to heaven? What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about what happens? I shouldn't even be out here in this cold, to be honest with you. Ow, what the hell is this? Something's biting my damn leg. Let me read your comments. I wish I knew, right? Today and yesterday was the first time. Yeah, I don't know what's up with YouTube, man. It's like they pick and choose. I mean, if I constantly just did live streams after live streams all the time, then I'm sure they would notify everyone. Read this. Back when I first started watching you. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I was doing a lot of lives in the daytime. You're right about that. I mean, when you're out there, some of these places that we go to is in the middle of nowhere. And so your live doesn't really work well at all. And then I had to learn that by going live, we could be showing other people that could be involved with whatever's going on. And then they could just show up after we leave and move a body. You get what I'm saying? So I stopped going live all the time. But I'm thinking that might be able to start back up. Just not certain locations, you know? Oh, man. I do not feel good. I felt like, well, maybe if I just, took a walk or something, I'll start feeling a little better. Let me see. It's blurry. All right, let me, I'm going to try to clean it might just be the lens. So let me try to clean the lens real quick. Give me 1 second. Is that better or what? Is that a little better? Or is it still blurry? Oh, boy. Much better. You guys never felt like that? Like you just wanted to, take a walk? Have a lot of stuff on your mind and just like, yeah, I just want to, take a walk. Get some stuff off my chest, off my mind. Let me see. Oh, you drive around? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm all right. Nothing can't get past, right? You get past pretty much a lot of stuff, so. Sometimes stuff just starts building and building on, so I mean, it's really not good to hold it in or lose control. Yeah, I used to do that too. Event, play the music. Yeah, my best friend Lalo, he passed away years ago, and he used to play this one country western song all the time called "Bluer Than That." I'm a little bluer than that. So, and the day when he passed away, that song turned on my radio just out of the blue, and I was like, "What?" And I ended up finding him dead in his trailer. He really didn't have no family, no friends. I was the only friend he had. So, well, me and another guy was the only friends that he had. And his wife did him real dirty. So he ended up out in the middle of nowhere by himself. And I ended up finding him dead. So, I mean, that was years ago. Sweet. Cool. So seriously, guys, I do thank you guys for, being here since day one here on United We Stand. And even if you followed me from my old channel, I appreciate you guys doing that. And for, having faith and trusting in me. And for, encouraging me, stuff like that. There's times where I feel like I let, a lot of people down. I really do feel like that, like almost daily, because I know we want answers for those boys. If you're not able to produce those answers, it starts messing with you. It really does. I'm reading your comments now. You've done all you can. You know, I always feel like be more that could be done. You know, it's just me though. I appreciate that. Let me see. Where? What corner? Where do you see somebody standing? Do you guys see somebody standing in the corner? I don't see nobody standing in no damn corner. I've seen some pretty weird stuff late at night in the middle of the desert. I'll tell you about that maybe some other day. But yeah, I've seen some pretty crazy stuff. And it makes you be like, well, did I just see that, or am I tripping? All right, it's time to go. That's a tree. Appreciate that, Miss Carol. Let me see. I see a guy with headphones sitting on the road outside of my window. What the hell? Who's saying that? God. Is somebody... I have headphones on. So who's looking at me through their window? Are you right here? Yeah, I'm going to sit back down. Let's put this to the test. All right. See? Kimberly, hello. Yeah, I don't know. I might tell you guys in a couple days or something. We might do a late night storytelling, ghost storytelling, live feed. I don't know. Maybe, because something did happen, and it happened in front of like 7 of us, all at one time out here. So I was like, there's no way all of us seen that. Spooky you. Your own mind now. Right, and that's the reason why I didn't drive to Vegas. I mean, I could have went out there, but you know, like my family and them are telling me that she's really not here anymore. They're like, she's not here. I'm like, what do you mean? Well, is she on life support? They're like, no, but she's not here. She hasn't had any food to eat in over 13 days, no water to drink in over 13 days. And they're saying that her skin is like turning black. So I just don't want to, go see her like that in that condition, because I'm so used to seeing her with the big old smile on her face and, messing around. And a mental health break, huh? Yeah, there's times I feel like that too. Maybe I should just sit down, take a little breather. Oh, it's my aunt and one of my cousins. They found him dead yesterday at 9 o'clock in the morning. And then my aunt is going to be leaving us like anytime now. And Famous, appreciate that. see. I'm trying to read through your comments now. Yeah, I know. I don't want to remember her like that. I mean, if she was able to speak right now, she would tell you guys some stories. Oh my goodness. Hold on, guys. All right, let me read this. Your thumb is smashed. Tell us one story. All right, I'll tell you something. Hold on, let me flip this around. So, my aunt, she ended up buying a house out here in Palmdale years ago, right? And it was like a barn, so we all called it the barn. It looked just like a barn. It was painted red. It looked just like a barn, you know, to us that came from different parts of, you know, LA County. And we come out here to the middle of the desert. We're like, oh man, what is this? Where are we at? But anyway, my aunt I remember the first day I got there, she told me, if you see this little Oriental lady walking through the house, don't get scared. And I'm looking at her like, what? What do you mean, little Oriental lady walking through the house? Who is it? And she was like, I don't know. I think she used to live here. I go, an Oriental lady. She goes, yeah, or Japanese, Chinese, or something. But there's something here in this house that, you know, walks around. And so I'm thinking, what in the world? You know, I'm kind of used to my aunt saying stuff like that, you know. And so, I mean, she just would say some stuff. Anyway, she ended up taking off one night to go to church. And I ended up staying at the house by myself. It was just me and my dog in the room. I had this dog named Rock. He was a big, he was a Rottweiler mixed with Doberman Pinscher. And we were in the room, chilling, watching TV. And thank you for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you for doing that. So we're in the room watching TV. And all of a sudden, I noticed my dog, he was at full attention, like fully alert. His ears were up, the hair on his back was standing straight up, and he was looking towards the bedroom door. And I'm sitting on the bed, I'm looking at the bedroom door, and I look towards the bottom, and you can see a shadow down there. So I'm thinking, maybe it's one of my cousins, you know, showed up or something. I get up off the bed. As soon as I'm getting off the bed, my dog blocks me. He jumps in front of me. And I'm telling him, like, move out the way. What are you doing, man? Move out the way. So I'm trying to go around him. And he wouldn't let me go around him. And all of a sudden, he stopped. And he's just staring towards the door again. And then he stares like he's watching something move like this. You see how the camera's going? So that's like what his head was doing, right? Just watching. And then he looked up like this. And he just started looking towards the bed. And all of a sudden, he just started attacking something that I could not see at all. But it freaked me out to the point where I left him in there fighting whatever it was he was fighting. And I went out to the middle of the yard. And I'm standing out in the middle of the yard and just pretend like that's the house here. And I'm just standing out in the middle of the yard, just looking at the house, listening to my dog go crazy, right? Like he's in there just going postal. And so I'm like, oh my God. So I started calling him by his name. He would not come out at all. Well, my aunt and my uncle at the time, they pulled up into the driveway, and she goes, "What you doing outside, silly? What you doing outside with just shorts on and no shoes and it's cold?" And I said, "Rock is in there fighting something." She's like, "Fighting what? Fighting what?" I said, "I don't know." And so she grabbed her Bible and she went walking up in that house. And I just remember hearing her screaming Jesus' name out from the top of her lungs. So anyway, she ended up, she's like, "There ain't nothing. There's just nothing. Your dog is acting weird." And I said, "Well, what happened to the little Oriental, Chinese, or Japanese lady that you see walking around? You think that's what it might be?" She's like, "I don't know." So I ended up putting him outside. And that night, I couldn't sleep. Like the whole night, I was sitting there. Like I created this face, this image in my head of what my aunt told me that this person or thing looked like. And so I had this thing constantly flashing like in my mind. And I'm like, oh, I can't sleep, man. I mean, what am I going to do if I wake up and see a face just looking at me or something? So that night, it was just like horrible. Couldn't sleep at all. And the next morning, I didn't know that my aunt and my uncle were gone already. And so I got up, I went in the kitchen to grab something to eat. And there was no one there, but I didn't know it. I thought, that they were still in the room. So I walk in the kitchen and open up the refrigerator, and I bend down to the bottom shelf to grab, I forget what it was. It was something at the bottom shelf, where you put your fruits and vegetables. And I heard walking, like fast, like almost like a walking run. And I'm like, what was that? So I peek around this corner, like this, and I'm just staring down this hallway. And I go, "Auntie, you here?" I go, "Auntie, are you here?" I don't hear nothing. So I get up and I go walking over there. I walk past where I heard this walking, running sound. I go to their bedroom, and bedroom door is wide open. Their bed is made. They're not there. So let's just say, like, here's their bedroom, like right here. And so directly right here on this side is the bathroom. And so I said, you know what, I'm just going to use the bathroom. Boom. Walk into the bathroom, and I'm like, nobody's here. I'm going to leave the door open. So I'm sitting down doing you know what, and then all of a sudden, I hear it. I hear it again. I hear this. Can you guys hear that? Could you guys hear that right now? So I literally hear that. So I jumped up off that toilet so quick. I'm not even joking. I was off that toilet. I had that door shut. I opened up this little bitty window. It was a real small window on the side of the bathroom, and I was ready to squeeze through that thing. I'm not kidding. A shitty booty and all. Like, I'm not even joking with you guys. So I started calling them. I already knew, like, they have to, they're always at that church. So I started calling over to the church, and my aunt answered, and I told her, you guys need to get over here because there's something in this house. And she goes, "You thought I was playing with you, didn't you?" I go, "Auntie, listen, there's something over here. It's running around. I hear it running around like I was literally about to jump through your window in the bathroom." And she's cracking up. She's over there just laughing and laughing. She's all, "Well, then you need to come to church." We'll go to church. She's like, "Yeah, you need to leave out the house and come to the church because we're not coming back anytime soon." So I mean, that was one of the stories, but it's a lot longer. Like, I had other cousins that ended up moving into that house, and they actually seen stuff. Like, they seen it physically, looked up and seen whatever it was. Me, I just heard like the running sounds, and then my dog, going crazy. But yeah, that was one of the stories I remember. Let me see. I'm gonna read through your. Yeah, I mean, you guys would love my aunt big time. I'll post a picture of her probably after the live stream. I mean, she just always had like some stuff to say. It's like, oh my God. Like if you're, let's just say like we're all together, right? And if she would look up and she's seen somebody, she would call that person your name. Like she would see somebody, she would just pick anybody out of a crowd. We could be in a store, we could be somewhere walking, and she'd just be like, Steven, hey, how you doing? And the person would turn around and look at her like, I'm not Steve. I'm not Steven. Are you sure you look just like Steven? It's just then she'll just tell him, I'm just joking around. She would always do, little crazy stuff like that. That's pretty cool. I don't know, but I appreciate you guys, being here. It means a lot, guys. Let me see. Let me read through your comments. That. Yeah, I know. Well, I know that now. Crazy. I do know that now, but back then, oh, I'm not playing around with them things. I hear something that shouldn't be there, I was gone. I'm not playing with that. Let me see. This is what family does, that's right. She's very beautiful. I'll post a picture of her. That way you guys could, see who I'm talking about. She ended up, her and my uncle, they had their own church called Bold Shiloh Ministries, Bold Shiloh. And I ended up, that's a whole nother story. I could tell you that another day. But I actually ended up there at that church years ago, and I ended up staying there for like over a year and a half or something like that. I ended up staying there on the church property in a motorhome. And so that's actually where, I picked up my Bible and started reading. So let me see. Paul Rocket. Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure I did show you guys the church in one of my live streams when I went to Mojave one day. Yeah, for you guys. Yeah, there's a lot of memories, guys. Yeah, thank you guys for all being here. Because honestly, like, I wasn't even feeling, good at all before I got on this live stream. I almost didn't even get on the live, to be honest with you. I just thought about taking a walk and just, being by myself. And sometimes that's not good, especially when you're going through stuff. You don't want to just, be by yourself at times like that, Weird recordings in my room. You got weird recordings in your room? Wow. Yeah. No. The ghost house is in Palmdale, not Mojave. It's still there. Matter of fact, I might go past there tomorrow and I'll show you guys the house that I'm talking about. That way you know. And from what I understand, after my aunt and my uncle moved out of that house, another family moved in, and they moved out like within 3 months, and they all said the same thing, that there's something that was haunting that house, and they were out of there. Then the next family, same thing, out of there. The next family ended up being one of my cousin's friends, and they moved out within a year. They were gone. So I went past there about 9 months ago, and it was empty, but the house was still there. So I'm not sure if there's anybody in it now. Yeah, you'll see the house. I'll take you guys past there. That way you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Let's see. Right, that's true. You have a video where you kind of spirit. some stuff out there, man. Some pretty crazy stuff out there. Oh, I do. I do. The Bible that my aunt gave me, actually, I carry that thing with me everywhere. Any vehicle I'm in, that Bible goes with me everywhere. Everywhere. Things can be just usually have. Really? Wow. Appreciate that you guys feel that way. That I'm awesome and stuff like that. Just a guy with the camera, that's the way I feel. Just trying to, just trying here. Take my aunt some lumpia. She's not eating. She can't eat no more. She can't eat at all. So, like I was saying, the doctor left basically a cocktail with my cousins. One of my cousins is a nurse. Well, she's a registered nurse, so he told her to administer it to her when they're ready. But she hasn't taken a bite in over 13 days. Not even water. Oh, the Oriental lady? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know it is. Visiting Missouri. Something pushed me to my back. Yeah, I believe you. Yep, I do believe you that happened. I've had some stuff happen to me. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. We'll do a live stream tomorrow. And I'm going to have a few guest speakers on that will talk to you guys. And like I was saying, if you had any issues with, like, in court, not giving a fair trial or something, these are the folks to talk to. For sure. Your friend's mom in Hawaii is going through the same thing. Not eating or drinking. Yeah, I love you right back. Appreciate that. I might end up doing 2 live streams tomorrow. I'll do one earlier in the morning, most likely, and take you guys past that barn house. And then the second one would be like around 5. What do you think? Or should we do it like at 3 in the afternoon? Appreciate that. Cleveland, Ohio. Excuse me. What time do you guys think would be good? Around 3? Miss Carol, okay. I will. Okay, so 3 sounds good. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just, we'll go on tomorrow at 3. Yeah, thank you guys for being here to, listen. Appreciate that, Wan Wu. How you been, Wan Wu? Let's see. Hey, man, appreciate that, Michelle. All right, yeah, so we'll go live at 3 o'clock tomorrow. So what I'll do is, yeah, I heard Juan Wu. You guys keep Juan in your prayer. He's been in and out of the hospital. What I'll do is I'll do it from StreamYard. So I'll set it up an hour before. That way you guys could set the reminder, the little reminder bell. Maybe that'll help. Let's see. Yeah, California time. 3 o'clock California time. Alright, good night, guys. I'm not going to keep you guys, no longer. I'll be back on tomorrow, though. Probably going to make some coffee or something right now. And thank you to all my moderators, too, that has, been here. Appreciate that. And I don't know, depends, but we might start doing a little late night thing. Appreciate that one, Woo. I don't know, either coffee or some hot cocoa, one of the two. All right, I love you guys, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for joining me, being here.